Jung believed that integrating the shadow was crucial for achieving psychological wholeness. He argued that by bringing these hidden aspects into the light, we can become more complete and balanced individuals. The idea of the shadow suggests that we all have a dark side that we need to confront and accept. This confrontation is not about indulging in these darker aspects, but rather understanding and accepting them as part of our human experience. Jung proposed that true growth involves acknowledging and integrating all aspects of ourselves. This means not only embracing our positive traits, but also coming to terms with our flaws and imperfections. The shadow often manifests in our lives through projection. This is when we attribute our own undesirable traits or feelings onto others, rather than recognizing them within ourselves. By recognizing these projections, we can gain insight into our own shadow. This self-awareness allows us to take responsibility for our actions and emotions, leading to personal growth and improved relationships. The concept of the shadow has had a profound impact on psychology and popular culture. It has influenced various fields, from literature and art to therapy and self-help, encouraging people to explore the depths of their own psyche. Section 10, Anima and Animus, the inner woman and man. This section delves into the intricate dynamics of the inner feminine and masculine energies within each individual. Another crucial aspect of Jung's theory of the higher self is the concept of the Anima and Animus. These are not just abstract ideas, but fundamental components of our psychological makeup. The anima represents the feminine aspect of a man's psyche, while the animus represents the masculine aspect of a woman's psyche. These elements are deeply embedded in our unconscious minds. Jung believed that integrating these contrasexual aspects was important for achieving psychological wholeness. This integration process involves acknowledging and embracing these inner opposites. The idea of the anima and animus challenged traditional notions of gender. It suggested that every person, regardless of their biological sex, contains both masculine and feminine qualities. Jung believed that the anima and animus often appear in dreams and fantasies. These manifestations can provide valuable insights into our inner worlds and unresolved conflicts. He saw the integration of these aspects as crucial for developing a balanced personality. This balance allows individuals to navigate life with greater emotional and psychological resilience. The concept of the anima and animus continues to be relevant today as we grapple with questions of gender identity and expression. It offers a framework for understanding the fluidity and complexity of gender beyond traditional binaries. Section 11, Real-World Examples, the Higher Self in Action. To better understand Jung's concept of the higher self, consider some real-world examples. One common experience is the phenomenon of the inner voice or intuition. Another example is the experience of flow described by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. In these moments, we transcend our everyday ego and tap into a deeper source of creativity. Jung's concept of synchronicity also provides examples of the higher self in action. Many people report experiencing meaningful coincidences that guide them towards important realizations. The process of personal transformation in therapy or through spiritual practices can be understood through the lens of Jung's higher self. Section 12. The Enduring Legacy, Jung's Higher Self in Modern Times. Carl Jung's concept of the higher self continues to have a profound impact on psychology and popular culture today. Many contemporary therapeutic approaches draw heavily on Jung's ideas. Jung's ideas have also influenced the self-help and personal development movement. The idea that we all have a deeper, wiser self continues to resonate with many people. In neuroscience, some researchers are finding correlations between Jung's theories and brain function. The idea of the collective unconscious has been compared to the concept of genetic memory. Jung's concept of the higher self continues to offer hope and meaning to people struggling with the challenges of modern life. The shadow also helps us to appreciate the light. Just as we cannot fully appreciate the beauty of a sunny day without experiencing the darkness of night, We cannot fully appreciate our own goodness without acknowledging our capacity for darkness. By integrating our shadow, we bring balance to our lives. We become more whole, more complete, more fully human. Imagine your life as a symphony. Each part of you, both light and shadow, is an instrument in this grand orchestra. The shadow, often misunderstood, plays a crucial role. It adds depth, complexity and richness to the music of your life. Without the shadow, the symphony would be incomplete. It would lack contrast, texture and emotional resonance. The shadow, with its deep resonant tones, provides the counterpoint to the lighter, brighter melodies of our lives. When we embrace our shadow, we allow all parts of ourselves to be heard. We create a more harmonious and beautiful symphony of self. This integration of our shadow is a lifelong journey. There will be times when the shadow threatens to overwhelm us, when the darkness seems all-encompassing. But even in those moments, we must remember that we are not our shadow. We are the conductors of our own symphony, and we have the power to choose how we will integrate the shadow's melody into the grand composition of our lives.